Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for March the 30th, 2021. Woo-woo. One more day if you're going to pick up that Muds pack by tomorrow, which will depend entirely on how nice the dilithium people are, or do I have to actually spend money on this? Morning Star Trek coffee. Massively overslept. I went to bed early last night, cut the stream short last night, went to bed early, woke up at 4:15 when the alarm went off, swiped it over, went back to sleep, and woke up about 30 minutes ago, so I'm not quite with it yet. Which is why we'll patiently wait for Ed to join us today. Okay, that's not going to happen today, I think. Let's just double check. On our roster of friends, no. Brad's on, yay. But no Ed. Oh. I am very sad. So yesterday, remember, we were going through it and we did our reputation on the other account. And it occurred to me I should, at this point now, get double speed on all of these. So I guess we're going to find out shortly. But because this is a pay-to-play, you do get the joy of every day going through and making sure that everybody's had their dilithium, their ore refined. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping a little bit here. Or refined. Oh, no ore to refine. Well, that tells us something. Be back to that tune in just a moment. And in the case of trying to get all these guys back up to speed, I have to do everything before I get up for the day and get it going, which is not my forte some mornings. This is one of those mornings. We'll come back to that probably later. Oh, that one needs it too. Okay. And Captain Speed Demon. What has she got for dilithium? She's got dilithium. Okay. Let's go grab some dilithium for one of these tunes. Let's grab it for Darkmom. I believe we had no dilithium on. And there's 12,000 lithium waiting to be had this morning.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
So you know how if you're too close to these, when they blow up, the warp core breach gets you? So I was being fired at by a torpedo from the Borgies. The ship blows up right by the torpedo. The cube blows up right by the torpedo. And the torpedo keeps coming. That's not fair. If my ship blows up, you'd think a torp would blow up too, right? I mean, that's fair. That or it's like the black box on an airplane. When it crashes, the black box survives, but the airplane doesn't.
Congratulations.
Definitely my ship needs to be made out of black box stuff. Somebody's alarm is going off this morning. Oh, I didn't even look at my endeavors. Okay. Well, we have other things we're doing today. There we are. Definitely need to resequence these. What have we got? We got 2, 4. Not the best of teams, but I'm a member of the not a best of teams component thereof. And up here to finish off the ones I started. Nope, those aren't the ones I started. Oh, interesting. Ah, somebody else finished it. Yay. Yay, somebody else.
Detected. Unofficial 0047. 5 of 10. Engaging now.
Someone was at ESD last night in the chat and realized there was a tune called 7 of 9. Sorry, 7 of 11. And I'm thinking people out there are way too clever. So apparently we completed one of the endeavors just now, without knowing that we had endeavors. So let's take a look here and see what's actually up on the list for today. Herald ships and Tholians on the ground. 60 Tholians on the ground. Well, we can do that a little bit later. I thought today, though, that we'd grab a tune. I think we'll grab Gornalicious because he's in position to do it, and actually go through a mission that I haven't done on this tune. So we have not done on this tune Knowledge is Power or Leap of Faith. I think we have finished up everything else with the exception of Step Between Stars. Nope, we already did Step Between Stars. We did that the other day with you guys. Want to say there's one in the Delta Quadrant, but I'm not seeing it. There's a few solo ones that I haven't done on this tune because Ed and I were there at midnight. Renegades were correct, and I think there might be Tenebra's Torque we haven't done here? Again, it's a solo mission. And so what do you guys think? Step Between Stars we've done. Excuse me. Tenebra's Torquent, Midnight, or at least Midnight was good, a few things done. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do Knowledge is Power.
In order to restore her faith, something unique.
This one I have done on other tunes, and I will say it's not my favorite because, just like with Renegade's Regret, you're not playing as yourself. That's always a little more challenging because you're limited in terms of weapon, but it does mean you get to pay attention to the dialogue for once. However, I should start getting these done. Yes, I know some are better than others. But I don't think I've done many of these, period. At the level I'm at, I've got so much junk. And so many tunes and so much little stuff to do that this sucks up all of my time doing all the details. what I call the administrative side of the game. And something he has to give, and lately it's been my love and attention to the fleet. So fleeties, I am so sorry I've been a bad mom. If everybody would donate just a couple $100,000, I wouldn't have to do this anymore. I could spend my entire time just playing Star Trek. I don't feel bad having to execute the duty officers if I put in the electronic ones. The holographic ones, that is. 2 more. What shall we do here? Okay, there's no science. Wow, that's interesting. Apparently I don't have a lot of medical officers either. Huh. Wow. Nope, I think we have some work to go do. Alright, so let's go ahead and start Knowledge is Power. With any luck, by the time Ed's back, we'll have all the missions done on this tune.
Your arrival is timely. Several ships from rival Klingon houses are fighting to control this system, despite its long standing as neutral ground within the Empire. I will not see this sacred place brought under the heel of any house, great or small.
This is a petty squabble between packs of rabid targs. Nothing more. Let them growl and gnash their teeth. There are more important matters waiting to be resolved. We should ignore them and proceed to the monastery, my lady.
No, I will not abide this. I will show them the error of their ways, and give them the chance to leave this place with honor. Should they refuse, I will meet them in battle.
Perhaps your words will reach these curs, Jula, but I'll keep my weapons ready.
As will I. This Baktag only speaks the language of battle.
Yes, but that is a language we all speak very well, if necessary.
Man, Martok gets all the good lines, doesn't he?
Klingon vessels, this is Matriarch Jaula of House Volkai. You dishonor yourselves and your houses by fighting at this sacred place. In the name of Kalis, I ask you now to stand down and leave the system. Remember who you are.
So, the great Jaula comes to Borin. I am surprised you have the nerve to show your face, woman. And you travel with Martok. He carries the sword of Kalis. A true Klingon warrior could seize the throne of the Emperor with such a weapon. No, I will not stand down. But I will give you and that old fool a warrior's death. Bold words. If you think you can take the sword from this old fool, by all means try. I will finish what Jimpak started, Martok. I end but you mine and mine alone. As cards go, this pack is particularly sweet and winding.
As I said, Martok gets all the good lines. That wasn't hard.
I think we've shown them the error of their ways. I'm sure They'll regale their ancestors with this precious knowledge once they arrive in Stovacor. Now, let's get on with it and do what we came here to do.
For once, I find myself in agreement with Martok, my lady. We have wasted enough time. We should go to the monastery now.
Very well. We shall proceed before we find ourselves having to deal with more dishonorable Bachtak.
We should be cautious. Jimpok may seek to curry favor with the monks as well.
Indeed, their words hold weight for many throughout the Empire. It is time. Martok, Adetpa, I shall meet you on the surface. When we reached out to the monks, their instructions were quite clear. Only Adetpa, Martok, and myself will be allowed to enter the monastery on this day.
I would ask you to remain on overwatch here. We cannot afford to be disturbed in the monastery. Should more of these fools arrive, I'd like you to explain our need for privacy to them, with weapons, if necessary. And if it is Jempok who comes to disrupt things, feel free to begin with weapons.
Once more, seekers come to Borth. Will they find what they seek? Time will tell.
My brother walked these halls. May I find a path forward here, as he once did. A path to save the Empire.
We must be cautious. If the monks are loyal to Jumbok.
They are not. We're still breathing. If these halls were the home of traitors, we'd be on our way to Stovacor by now.
Matriarch Jaula, General Martok, Captain Adetpa. Come forth. We have many things to discuss.
Let's see what the monk has to say.
You know our names, Timekeeper. What is yours?
I am Tenavik, son of Vok. My grandmother was of House Mokai, and my mother served your noble brother with honor, as you well know. But once I was a son of none, like my father before me, and the child you lost.
That is a secret I buried with my child. How do you know of it?
House Mokai is not the only holder of secrets, Matriarch. Now, if you are here to seek sanctuary from your enemies, I cannot grant it.
That is not why I am here. I seek the wisdom of the ages, like Takufma before me.
I have spoken to many here with fire in their eyes. The same fire I now see in yours. They enter with conviction. Always. They leave broken. Always.
Under other circumstances, we could speak of such things for days. Unlike you, time is a luxury we do not have. So I shall be blunt. Will you help us or not?
If you stand prepared to pay the cost for what you seek, I will assist you in finding it. Follow me. Come. lies beyond these doors. Continue through these doors. The path forward lies beyond these doors.
You are unfit to carry the sword of Kalis, Martok!
You dishonor yourself. For this will suffer. We have arrived. Your enemies are a bold and desperate lot to violate the sanctity of this place. Perhaps their deaths will be a warning to any other fools who would dishonor themselves so.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that there's no shortage of fools willing to fight in a burning house.
Indeed. Thus we shall be made vigilant. When you are ready, you can conduct the ritual and seek the guidance you desire, Jaula.
Where are the others, Tanavik? What is happening?
Patience, matriarch. What you seek will be revealed in time.
It is not possible. And yet, you stand before me now. Kalis, the unforgettable.
And you are Jaula, matriarch of House Mokai. Long has it been since your bloodkin came to this chamber, seeking the wisdom of great rulers long dead. And now it is your turn, it seems. Speak! What would you ask of me?
The Empire is shattered, and a mad tyrant sits upon your throne. How can I repair the damage done, and restore what has been lost?
So much like your brother, he too sought unity. He thought he could find it through diplomacy at first, but in the end, well, you were there. You know of his solution, and the price he paid for it. If I am to guide you, I must know your heart. To begin, I will test you against the great evil from our distant past. Fight with honor.
You seek wisdom? Come then! I have but one lesson to teach. It ends with your death!
Molo! I will send you back to Greppel in pieces!
Do not lose focus, Jaula. Return to your meditation and try again. Do not lose focus, Jaula. Return to your meditation and try again.
Yes, clearly there's strategy involved here.
Return to your meditation and try again.
If I remember right, phasers don't work here. Oh, amazingly they do work.
Well fought! You remind me of your vessel's namesake. Take this in honor of your victory. We have one foe that challenges all Klingons from birth to death. Ourselves. Your second trial will bring that challenge to life. Fight well!
Since it's 6:30, we're going to take a quick 1-minute break, and then we'll come back to the next fight. Translation, I need to heat up my coffee. Right back! Jola might need weapons. To fight through the day, I need coffee. And let's go to the glyph for the present.
Long have you prayed to end yourself. One final punishment for all your sins. Are you ready? Let us go to Grethor together. No! You speak the language of fear, of defeat. I deny your spirit. I shall remain Klingon!
A battle hard fought against a foe most deadly. Kavan, take the key and prepare. Your final trial awaits. A Klingon soul is measured upon death. If it is heavy with dishonor, the barge of the dead will deliver them unto Feklar at the gates of Grethor. However, if they have filled their heart with honor and glory, if they died a good death, then they will be welcomed in Stovokor. I would know if you are worthy to join me and our honored dead. And the one true way to know the measure of a Klingon soul is to meet them in battle. This shall be your final trial. Show me you have the heart of a warrior born. Show me you are worthy to walk the halls of Stovokor.
To fight the unforgettable. There is no greater honor for a Klingon!
Want to defeat me? Fight with your blade in hand! Come on! A glorious battle worthy of song, brave Jaula. You have shown me your heart, and it is that of a true Klingon warrior. The 3 keys are yours. Tenavik will know what to do with them. Now go! Bring glory to your house, and to the Empire! Kapla!
You honor me, Kalis. We shall meet again in Stovokor, and sing songs of glory with the honored dead. Farewell.
You returned to us. Did you find what you were looking for?
I saw Kalis. He tested me, and I was not found wanting. I was told to give these keys to you, Tenavik. Kalis said you would know their use.
I do. This is unexpected, but I shall abide. Though you have passed the trials of Kalos, your guidance here is not complete. There is still more for you to learn.
Would this involve a time crystal, by chance?
I would know more of your meeting with the man whose blade I carry. Was it actually him? Or some sort of hallucination?
It was he. The one called the Unforgettable. I faced him in battle, and I have the bruises to prove it. There will be time to speak of Kalis later. For now, we will follow Tenavik to our next destination.
Come with me, warriors.
This is Lucara. Matriarch, an enemy fleet has arrived. It looks like Gempox.
Signal is jammed. We can expect their troops soon. Be ready to fight.
Good. Perhaps Gempox will lead them himself, and we can put an end to all this.
Well, that sucks. Get all the way through that fight and still die.
Several squads of warriors have beamed in to attack.
These arrogant fools will not stop me! Not now!
And you brought your puppies.
This dishonor. We will defend this sacred place.
Good morning, Pie. Thank you for the subscription.
For Kalis! For the Empire! Attack!
I'm afraid I have heard nothing about Ed. I will wait patiently. I am like the Targ who's been left behind while his master goes to battle. I wait patiently, hoping for good news. Don't bite me, little Targy. Hey, if anybody has heard from Ed, I know he's got friends who are in the community, but he actually talks with. Let us know. We are worried about him. Where are we going, Mr. Tanovic? Well, we were down there. You should have gone down there.
Our path lies beyond these doors. This door lies a bridge. Upon it are 3 pillars. They are unlocked with the keys you earned in the trials. As I unlock the pillars, there will be 3 challenges.
Tell me of the first challenge.
Will be haunted by spirits from your past. Should they catch you, they will come forth and attack.
Tell me of the second challenge.
The present will do what it can to chain you in place, and the weight of time will take its toll upon your body.
Tell me of the third challenge.
The future can be a minefield. If you run blindly into it, you may find yourself caught in its blast. Thus, you must be wary.
Trials, challenges, is everything you do so complicated, Tanovic?
It has been so since the time of Kailash, General. It is our duty to honor the traditions of our ancestors.
We know what we need to do. Let's get to it.
Oopsie. That bear should chase me. I wonder if you can jump off the edge of this bridge. No. Darn it. That would have been cool. Third one. Ooh.
I see I can still rely on you to do the hard work, Matriarch. That I might reap the benefits.
Do you want to kill him, or shall I?
Tread lightly, old man. This room is filled with time crystals. The monks might be displeased if any of them came to harm.
The only thing about to come to harm is you, Takek.
In a room full of time, yours is about to run out.
We shall see who's out of time, traitor!
You will experience peace! I swear it!
Cooper, I've experienced more than my share of peace.
A typical woman, dancing when you should be fighting!
Are your translators standing by, Inkling?
the battle!
What's the Klingon word for chicken? Yes, I remember my hypo sprays. They're right there. Right there.
Pathetic. The wind does not respect a fool, and neither do I.
His good fortune won't last forever. When we catch him, and we will, it is he who shall experience speech.
This chamber is impressive. For a room filled with temporal weapons.
An interesting perspective. In this chamber, there is a crystal meant for Lady Jaula alone. When used, it will show her fate, should she continue on her current path. Not all are fated for greatness, and the truth is difficult for the mind to bear. And should you take the crystal from here, your fate will be sealed forever.
Find my fate. That's interesting. Do we have options? Apparently my fate is easy to get to. It's right there.
A warning, matriarch. The present is a veil between anticipation and horror. Lift the veil, and madness may follow.
Matriarch! Lady Duula, are you well? What did you see?
What you have seen is for you alone.
First I saw the end of Kronos, and the Empire. I then saw a matriarch of flames emerge from a pit. She held aloft the sword of Kalis, and all accepted her leadership. The houses of the Empire stood united once more.
Matriarch. A fitting description of you as leader of House Mokai.
Perhaps. But the sword is Martok's to wield, not mine. The fire pit seemed to be on Kronos, but I know of no such place. If it is there, it is well hidden.
Such visions can mix metaphor and reality in the minds of those who witnessed them. And yet, I believe I know what must be done.
Yes, I would like to hear an explanation of all that as well, especially as the one who currently carries the Sword of Kalis.
Your concern is understandable. I will explain once I believe it is safe to do so. Your enemies may be preparing another attack as we speak. Come. All will be revealed soon.
Today, I will avenge my brother. You will not leave here alive.
Your brothers died as traitors, and you will join them soon enough!
Good morning. How are you today? Either you're up early or you're up very late.
Do you hear? Your brothers call to you.
Nice kick.
Join them in death.
So many sons of none have faced similar fates, used as weapons, sacrificed by the sons of houses great and small. We should keep moving. Come with me. Our destination is not far. Come this way.
We're going to come this way, but I have a terrible feeling we're going to have to leave this here, since we're rolling up on 7 o'clock. We have customers worldwide, but they're well aware of, unless something's burning down, which it shouldn't be, they have to deal with us between 6:30 and 5. We are small. All right, folks, we're going to leave it here at the doorway. We'll have to pick up with this tomorrow, I believe. So I'm going to log off, go make myself some breakfast, and head off to deal with my customers, none of whom are going to call me this morning because they have somebody else's phone number. Yay! All right. Thank you very much for joining me today. We'll be back at 7 this evening. I don't know what's in the works. I think this is DT's night to run the game. So we'll talk to you all in about 12 hours. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.